But anyway, back to what I was saying was I've noticed people are very they want fences, but they're hesitant to pull the trigger at the moment. But then again, all buyers are liars, so you learn that quickly. Anybody in the sales industry should know all buyers are liars.
What does that mean?
Everybody lies. They're not buying, or they're not buying. They're just making stuff up. I got to talk to my wife. Do you wear the pants in the family, sir? I'd never say that, but
no, you have to say, listen, is this something that you would both support and that would make your life better? Because if it is, it's something she's going to want you to do.
There are jobs that are like $12,000. So I look. I talk to my wife, so I get what they're saying. I understand. I do try and close everything, and I will close a lot more, and I'll come back. But it was probably the worst month I've had since I started with the company. It was the first time I was not in first place.
Part of that's being back, and part of it has things out of your control.
Yeah, I'm still in first.
There's probably three elements. It's probably one, you have nothing in your pipeline, and you go in to fill a new pipeline, and things have a lead time to a sales cycle. Two, the economy sucks ass right now. You just don't know it because you haven't been in it for a few months. And then three, even if it's 1%, you're 1% rusty because you haven't been doing it for so it's all those things. You throw those in a pot and your sales are going to go from $130K a month to freaking 30.
Wasn't that bad, but yes.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like specific with numbers, but it's going to affect you.
Well, here's the good news. I'm still in first place for the year. Not by much, but I'm still in first place. And that's taken almost 4 months off.
Don't act like it. Don't let them get ahead of you.
I'll still get salesman of the year. Are you kidding me? Had it 3 years running.
Still go just as hard. Don't let off the pedal.
I mean, the guy who's barking at my tails is the sales manager's son. So, gee, I wonder where he gets his deals. I didn't say that. Did I just say that out loud? I thought that was
dude. You just got yourself fired.
I don't care.
A commission job.
They won't fire me.
That's pretty bad.
They won't fire me.
I would for subordination.
They already know. No, he's not my boss.
Let's say the name of the company and the phone number so people can call him. And then let's get your sales manager's name too.
1-800-GET-A-FENCE and ask for Cletus.
Otherwise known as Z Money.
Z Big Daddy. So I know we don't talk about politics on this show, but can we just say what the heck is going on in the Northeast?
What do you mean? Oh, New York?
Yeah. And Jersey.
They're about to F around and find out. And Jersey's always done this.
They're so blue. It's even my Republican friends up there were just complaining. I'm just like, dude, you live there, not me. I left for a reason.
Well,
it had nothing to do with politics, to be honest with you.
The high income tax and the corporate tax, you're going to get kind of like more of what you've seen. I think some will just hop the river to New Jersey. I think a lot of them will go to Miami, West Palm, the new financial capitals of the world. And I think the idiots who voted for this and for some reason aren't happy because the results aren't what they voted for, they'll go ahead and they'll move to my neighborhood as usual.
I saw
dumbasses
a video of some college kids, obviously clueless and retarded, wasting their parents' money, but they were all celebrating. They're like, yay, Sharia law. We can't wait. Thank you for winning. And I'm like,
queers for Palestine.
Right.
Now the Suicide Club.
Have you seen the meme where it shows two Arab people? They were wearing the hat. It was a cartoon throwing a gay guy off the building. He's like, but I voted for Zohan or whatever his name is. I was like,
Moran Zandami is what. All right, yeah, that's
Zandami.
It's Zoran Mandami, but Dave Rubin calls him Moran Zandami.
He's never held a job in his life.
One job.
Oh, okay. And he became the mayor of the most financial mecca of the United States.
Yep. Perfect.
Oh boy.
Brilliant.
Oh boy.
Well, like
I
Trump said, I hope they do well, but the chips are stacked against him for that
yeah,
big time.
yeah. Trump
Yeah.
was like, "This was great for Republicans. This was an eye opener."
No, I don't think it was good for Republicans.
No,
I don't think it's good
obviously.
for anybody.
Was he being sarcastic? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I guess South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida,
Problem is, they all
Georgia,
move to
Texas.
Orlando with their stupid, and they take their ideas with them. It's like, yo, leave the ideas, bring yourself, but leave all your ideas there,
I think
please.
they're going to move down here, and the first time they see people walking around with guns, they're going to be like, What is that? What is going on? Why are you carrying a gun?" Because we can. Let me tell you what. When we were up in North Carolina, up in the mountains, everybody had a gun on them.
The random mountain men you came across, like walking on
No,
trails.
no, it's bear season.
I think anyone, despite their political affiliation, if they're going to walk around in bear fields, would probably.
Yeah, we had the ARs out. I mean, we were ready.
Or they die. I mean, that's natural selection, I guess.
Right. I'm not going to be one that's going to be gnawed on. And
Preferably
when
not.
you're up on the mountain, you got to really be careful. I mean, I love animals. I respect them, but look, I'm not going to accidentally walk across a mountain lion and he wants a brawl without me being protecting myself. And I wanted to take Boz out in the woods, but then I was like, maybe I don't.
No.
We walked around a lot. Me and Boz, we had a stream that ran behind our house, the cabin that we were staying in.
You stayed at a different place this time, right?
Yeah.
What'd you like
We
better?
were more down. Last time we were way up on the hill. This time
What
we were
did you
down.
prefer, being higher up?
No, I like this one better. It was bigger
True.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, the driveway for the one we stayed at last time was 1,000 feet.
That's gotta be crazy in the winter.
No, yeah, you have to have 4-wheel drive or Trex or something.
Well,
But
ice doesn't discriminate against any of that. If it's ice, it's ice.
yeah, they let you know that if you have a medical condition, dial 911 and they'll meet you at the bottom of the driveway. They will not drive up there.
Makes sense.
The fire trucks can't get up there. I said, "What if the house catches fire?" They're like, "They just rebuild it." I don't even know how they got the stuff up there, to be honest with you, because there's one turn on this driveway that I had to do a K turn because my truck wouldn't make it around. I had to do then I went up. So the house we stayed at this time was, I don't know if you saw the videos, but it was spectacular. It was a big log cabin, and there was a stream that ran behind the house, and it always sounded like it was raining. It was so cool, just sitting out on the patio.
That's peaceful.
Yes, nothing more peaceful.
Was it a babbling brook?
It was a babbling brook.
That's cool.
If it was warm enough, I would have said, "Let's sleep with the windows open."
You know what they say about those, don't you?
Yeah, I'm waiting here.
Can't get them to shut up.
That's right. You can't. It wouldn't. I'm like, why is it? I was like, that gum, it's rain. Oh, it's not raining. But the cool thing was the house we stayed in. I asked some of the people that live there in the street and neighbors and stuff. I said, "Look, when I got to take my dog out at 3:00 in the morning, do I have to be armed?" I mean, they're like, "Nah, not down here." I mean, even we put the trash out and everything. There was no raccoons or anything going through it. So it's just up on the mountain.
Yeah, we got it worse than our Florida neighborhoods.
We do. I have a bear that comes through my neighborhood.
Me too.
And my neighbors across the street have not learned. I love them. They're great people, but they leave their trash out all the time. And I come out and it's all over their front yard. I was like, oh, the bear was looking for some food.
Yeah.
Looking for them chicken wings that were in there. That's why I don't throw my garbage out till the morning. Garbage comes Monday morning. I take it out at 6 a.m. And that's when I take it out. Recycling, I take out. I could care less. They're not going to go through a recycling trash can. There's no smell unless they're looking for a soda. He's like, I know this guy drinks Coke Zero. I need me one.
Bears get thirsty too.
They do.
I'll
leave him a water bowl.
Did you get sick?
No, it's my allergies. I don't know what's going on.
Why is there allergies going on right now? It's like everything is not growing.
I know, but for some reason, the last couple days, my nose has been clogged, and I'm not sick at all. And I haven't sprayed my evening spray yet. So
I bet it's because of morons on Dami.
Everybody used to blame Trump. Let's blame Zondami now.
Yeah, we could do that. Every time TDS comes, we can have ZDS. I have ZDS.
Yeah. ZDS. As long as it's not Zach derangement syndrome.
Yeah, no,
And
well,
you
you
can
kind of
have it. If you don't like
get
me,
that
that's fine.
too.
I know. That's why I say if you don't like me, then whatever. Is what it is. So I mean, yeah. Vacation was cool. The drive up,
You weren't gone for very long.
no, we left on Wednesday and came back on Sunday.
That's a long drive for a couple days.
9 hours or 8.5.
Dude. What time did you get there Wednesday?
It was still light out, so I was around 5, 6, somewhere around there.
What time did you leave Sunday? Early.
9, 9, 9:15.
So 3 full days.
Yeah,
That's a lot of driving for 3 full days, in my
ah,
opinion.
is what it is.
I wouldn't go
I used
over
to drive up
5.
to my mom's for a couple days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Jersey's a little farther. Or now, well, you know what? When she moved to Pennsylvania, I never drove there. I always flew. Actually, I'm flying up there next week.
Oh, is it
Next, her
her funeral?
memorial, yeah, memorial, yeah. So we're flying in on Friday and flying out on Sunday. That would be a ridiculous drive.
Yeah.
That would be not worth it. Somebody even said, "Why don't you just drive?" I go, "Because it's like 17 hours."
I've done it like where I went to see my grandpa before he passed, and I flew in, got in at like really late, was there one day, and then left the next day at like 5 a.m. So like flew in and out about in 24 hours. Then I've also done it where when my sister had her first baby, I drove from Grand Rapids to Cincinnati, which is 5.5, 6 hours, and I literally stayed for like 11 hours and then drove home. That sucked. That was tiring.
So in '92, I flew out to go visit my best friend in St. Louis. He was going to chiropractic college out there, Palmer. And my sister was graduating from college in Chicago. And he's like, "Dude, we'll just drive." I go, "We're going to drive to Chicago?" I didn't realize they're only a couple hours apart. St. Louis to Chicago, I think,
It's not
is
far at all.
like 2.5 hours. I think that would
It's
maybe
not
three
far at
hours at the
all.
most. No, wasn't bad.
Mm-mm.
I was blown away. You think Chicago's way over here and St. Louis is way over there, but it's not.
Yeah, but St. Louis is just over the river. It's basically West Illinois.
Yeah.
And once you get southwest of Chicago, there's 55 and 57. I don't remember which one goes north and south and which one goes east and west, but
Even
you're on
numbers go east and west, and odd numbers go north and south.
well, they're both odd. So
So they both go north and south.
I don't know, but you take 57, and I don't know if you just stay on 80, the toll road, or if whatever you take to St. Louis. But once you get out of that little southwest intersection corner of the Chicago far suburbs, like it's smooth sailing from there. And it's all cornfields.
Well,
It's all freaking windmills and cornfields.
she was in Wheaton, Illinois, which I guess is a suburb of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even think we went into the city or anywhere near it. I think it's a western suburb. I don't remember. It was a long 1992. So how
Was
long
it
ago was
Wheaton
that?
or Wheeling?
Wheaton.
Wheaton. Okay. I
How far is
think
Detroit from Chicago?
5 to 6 hours.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's even farther. All right.
Well, it just depends how you. It depends where you. Well, I guess that would be if you pit stopped in Grand Rapids, it'd be 6. If you took 94 to 80 to the toll road and you just went all the way across, actually, it's 90 through Indiana, the toll road, and you took that all the way to uh, Toledo, essentially, you just go north and you're in Detroit. So I bet you could do it in 5 hours.
So you have to go around the lake. You can't
No,
obviously.
no, no. If you're in Chicago, you can just go straight east all the way to Toledo / Southern Michigan, and then another hour north, you're in Detroit. So I bet if your traffic was really good, I bet you could get from Chicago to Detroit via the 90 toll road. I bet in between 4 and 5 hours, probably.
Did you ever do it?
Oh yeah, but most of the time I would go. Since I was in Grand Rapids, that's kind of the halfway point. But you're going north too, so like Chicago to Grand Rapids, you go up around the lake, and then you go southeast back down to Detroit. So you're adding another hour there easily.
You
But if
go
you
up
just
around
go,
the lake. Does that mean you go into Canada?
no. You're getting you're
I
getting
don't know my
screwed.
geography up there.
You're getting here. Let me see if I can.
Because Detroit right up by Canada?
Yeah, but you're seeing things.
I'm not seeing
You're
anything.
I'm in Bing Maps. Is Bing Maps bad or good?
I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
pretty good. Actually, it's not bad.
Bada
So
bing.
there you go. You can see it now. So here, if you're in downtown Chicago, you see my screen.
Uh huh.
So what I was always used to doing is wrapping around 94 to 196 and coming up to GR. That's 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay, so
And
you
then
do
you
have to
take
go around the lake. You can't go over
and
it.
over it. It's water.
There's no bridge. That's
No,
what I'm
of
saying.
course not. There are ferries, but I think to Milwaukee and to Sheboygan. I don't know if there's like a Chicago ferry, probably. But then once you get up here, you're 96 or 69 down to 96 to Detroit. But see how that's kind of out of the way. Now, if you see Chicago and you just come straight across the 80 toll road to
Through
90
South
here,
Bend to Toledo and then cut up.
once you get
Okay.
out of Gary, South Bend's no big deal. Elkhart's no big deal. Mishawaka's no big deal. You just go all the way over to Toledo, and then you go straight up to either Ann Arbor through Monroe, and you can. I bet you going from Chicago to Toledo to there to Detroit is probably only 4.5. I bet.
What's that lake right next to Toledo? That big lake.
Erie.
Okay, and what's the little thing by Detroit?
I mean, I don't know if that's part of Lake Huron or if it's its own. Lake St. Clair. There you go. That's a huge lake.
It looks tiny compared to the other ones, but obviously.
No, it's huge. And here's where Cedar Point is, Sandusky. See that?
Uh huh.
Hotel Breakers, baby.
I used to
Look at
hang out
that.
with a
Look
girl
at
who was from there, and her name was Sandusky.
That's pretty interesting.
She joked
Sandusky's
that her
super.
parents
It's such
found
a
the town.
ghetto.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, yeah,
She was
they
from
probably
around there
did.
somewhere. I don't know. So now go southwest. I guess is that where St. Louis
Okay.
is?
Yeah. So what I was talking about is here's 55. Okay.
Yes.
St. Louis is down here, right? Yeah, right here. Okay. So you're going south really to St. Louis, and you're taking 55 or 57. You would probably take 55. This depends where you're coming out of Chicago. If you're like in South Chicago, you take 57 down to um, all the way down to 70 per se. But if
Last
you're
time I was up
Southwest,
there, we were in Naperville.
so you would have most likely taken. See, it's right here. You
No,
would
no,
have
no. This
taken.
was the last time Lori and I went up there for a wedding.
Oh, okay. But you went Wheaton to
Yeah, Wheaton. I
St.
don't know where
Louis.
Wheaton is.
There's Wheeling. I don't know if I ever been to Wheaton. Where are you, Wheaton? It's got to be out
It
here
must be a very
somewhere.
small town then.
Sounds familiar, but um,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're from the Chicago area and you know where Wheaton is, tell me. Jump in the chat. Let
but
me know.
essentially you would have taken 55 straight down, basically right into St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not that. Look at how close that is. That's
Yeah.
probably 3 hours.
It's like Orlando to Miami.
Right, because once you get out of here, this is literally cornfields and windmills right here.
Yep. I
That's all
remember
it is. It's like
once we got
Iowa.
out of the St. Louis area, it was clear sailing.
Ooh,
Did
look
you
at
go
that.
when you were a kid? Did you guys go to the Dells?
Hell yeah. I think that's somewhere up. Is it?
It's up by Milwaukee, isn't it?
It's probably up in here
It's a
somewhere.
Wisconsin. I know it's Wisconsin,
Yeah, but it's probably between Madison and Milwaukee. I'm sure.
but that's like the Chicago playground,
Sort of. I mean, it's kind of like the Chicago Pigeon Forge.
right?
Let's call it that. It's kind
Yeah,
of a
because a lot of people
touristy.
when I was in timeshare who were from up there, they were like, "Oh, do you got places at the Dell?" I'm like, "Yeah, we got
I don't
places
know exactly
everywhere,
what it is.
everywhere."
I don't know. Here's Mayo Clinic, Rochester. That's a 10-hour drive from Grand Rapids. I know that. So yeah, this all makes sense.
There's
Milwaukee's
what?
only Milwaukee's only about 4.5 from Grand Rapids. You just wipe right across the lake.
There's Iowa. Now, if you go all the way to the west side of Iowa,
That's where LARINE's from.
right where it says Sioux Falls,
Sioux
right
City.
there, Sioux City. Yep.
I've been to
Sewer
Sioux
City.
City.
Have you?
I've been to Sioux Falls. Yeah. Sioux Falls, where are you?
And it's funny, you see that bridge right there? I'm pointing at it like you
This?
can see me pointing at it. But anyway, there's a bridge that goes across the
Yes.
river. That's
Yep.
North Sioux City, but it's Nebraska.
And there's south.
And then,
There's
that's,
Iowa.
oh, sorry. No,
North
South
is
Sioux
north is
City.
Iowa. South is Nebraska.
Uh-uh.
Yes, it is. See, there's a border.
North Sioux City is South Dakota.
So
Because there's
South
a
Sioux
point
City
right
then
there.
is Nebraska.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Sorry, South. But there's a point right there, right in Sioux
No, it's
City.
Iowa. This is the border. It's North Sioux City is South Dakota, like you said. South
Right.
Sioux City is Nebraska, and Sioux City is Iowa. Thank
Right,
you.
but you see the point where all three come together. You can stand there and you're in all three states.
Right here. Well, you'd have to be in the middle of the river, sure.
No, they have
right there.
a monument. I know where it says it on the map, but they have like a
Well, the
monument.
river's the dividing point. So if you wanted to be a jackass, you could go right here on this island, and you could say I'm technically in all three.
Yeah.
You could wade out into the water here on this island, into the poop water.
My wife used to water ski in that lake, that river.
That's nasty.
Yeah, they all would.
People would do it. People would do it here in Grand Rapids too. They would go. They would do it on the Grand River right here. It's all nasty.
Was it nasty?
Too. Gross river. Well, it used to be. I think it's cleaned up a lot.